right, today we're going to be looking at Get Along by Chesney, which was written by Shane McAnally, Ross Copperman, and Josh Osborne. On the acoustic guitar, we've got a lot of fun things to look at, including the kind of arpeggiations that we're doing over the intro that I just played. And then over the choruses, we have some strumming, all in the key of G, standard tuning. And then over that bridge solo, we're going to steal the banjo. I believe it was a banjo that took the solo after the electric guitar, and we're going to do that on the acoustic guitar with just something that I made up to fill that space, but it's ended up being kind of a fun acoustic guitar solo. On the electric guitar, we have, the chorus strumming, the verse strumming, and then we've got a solo over the bridge and a solo over the outro. In this tutorial, we'll look at the intros and verses, the arpeggiation, and then the choruses. And in the next tutorial, we'll go over that bridge solo. All right, so let's start with this. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. If you want to just play these chords, you can just play, chords. And we'll go over a strumming for that when we talk about the chorus, because it's very similar to what we're doing in the chorus, okay? But let's go over this arpeggiation for now. So we're going to start, get your fingers on this shape. 3rd fret of low E, mute that A string, open, open, 3rd fret of B, mute the high E string. And then the first figure is... Okay, so we're going low E string, D string, then B string, G string, D string, G string. 2, 3, 4. Then hammer onto the 2nd fret of A and do the same thing. Hammer onto the 3rd fret of A. And so same thing so far, right? And now we're gonna just barely nick this G string. And then on the same upstroke, 2nd fret of D, pull it off to open, and then 3rd fret of low E, D string, and 3rd fret of B. Okay, 2. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the acoustic solo that we're kind of stealing from the banjo. If you have a banjo in your band, just strum along. They don't get that many solos, right? But if you don't have a banjo, or this would even be good in 2 acoustic guitars and a vocalist trying to do this song. Or just to work on some acoustic chops. It's kind of a flat picking style solo. It's tabbed out beneath the video player. I'll demonstrate it nice and slow. I did just make this up, so if there's a piece of it or all of it that you don't like and you just want to make one up yourself, you can too. But I think it fits pretty nicely over the progression. Here's how it looks, and then we'll go over it note by note. 2, 3, 4. Three, In this tutorial, we're going to go over the electric guitar part for Get Along. And this is going to be everything except for the bridge and the outro solos. So we're going to be going over chords, basically, because we're strumming chords for the choruses and for that second verse. This is all tabbed out beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. For tone, I like just a nice, bright country tone on your bridge pickup. With a little tube overdrive, nothing too heavy. Maybe just a pinch of reverb and delay, but nothing much. It's a pretty basic tone. All right, and let's jump right in with this chorus. It looks like this. Because that first verse we sit out, we're not doing anything, and then we get to the chorus and we're going to play that, which is very similar to the acoustic part. So let's start by getting our fingers on these chords. I'm going to play a nice thin G chord here, which is the 3rd fret of low E. Mute the A string to thin it out. Open D, open G, 3rd fret of B, 3rd fret of high E. Then pointer finger on that 1st fret of A. And then that gets us the G over B. We mute the low E string. That's a G over B. That's the 2nd chord. Then we have a C2 or a C add 9, and you can thin this one out. 3rd fret of A, mute the D string. All right, these are short but cool solos in the key of G, going right over that chorus progression for this first bridge solo. For tone, we can really keep the same tone. If anything, a little bit more gain. And if you have a tube amp going, just give yourself a boost, which will make it break up a little bit more. And that's about where you want to be. I wouldn't get it too heavy. And there's no other crazy effects on this either. So let's learn the bridge first, then we'll learn the outro solo, and then we'll turn on the metronome and do it at full speed. All right, here's the bridge solo. 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're starting up here kind of key of G. We got position 5 pentatonic right there. We're going to go up from 2 to 4 on G. Then we do this next. We're low right next to this nut here on the 2nd fret of G, so you need to push kind of hard. You can use your 1st pointer finger as support. Back down, pull it off.